Thank you all for tuning in. This is your boy, Reggie Ortiz. This is my review for SWV and Xscape, the Queens of R&B. Now, this review is not going to be extremely long, but the bulk of it is going to be towards the end of this episode. Excuse me. So for episode 3, we're going to get straight into it. Tasha and Taj, they went out, they had an outing. It was like a museum or like a hip-hop museum, and SWV and Xscape were a part of the exhibit, and they talked about the history of the groups and so forth. I love that. I just love to see anything that's giving SWV and Xscape their flowers because I feel like that they do deserve it. And I love that scene. But we gonna get to how Tasha ass sat her motherfucking ass right up there, looked Taj dead in her face and lied. Now, I'm sorry y'all, these allergies. I say this almost on every video, but at any rate, she lied. Her ass sat right up there and lied, and I'm just like, okay, bitch, what's the point? What's the point of you sitting there lying when the shit is on reality TV and motherfuckers is gonna see this shit anyway? We already know you got another record deal. We already know that you stole the money, bitch. So, why didn't you bring up the money? Because if it was me, if I was a motherfucker who didn't steal some shit, the first thing I would have said was, well, we fighting about some money that she's saying that I stole, but I didn't steal her money, so, child, that's another story. I don't know what the fuck her problem is. I'm not going to be quiet about motherfuckers lying on me. That's number one. So, girl, get the fuck out of here. Oh, she was disrespecting my mom. Bitch, I hate when people do that. Bitch, get you something safe to do. Whatever. I just know that Tasha fake, and you the common denominator. You the reason for the bulk of all of these motherfucking problems. Because every time something is going on in the group, it's you. You're involved. So anyway, the next scene, it was Coco and her friends. That was cute. You know, I like to see regular, real moments. Everything don't have to be about drama. Everything don't have to be tea. Just seeing people's personalities, that's what allows us to get to know these artists and these celebrities and these people who are influencers or whatever as a person versus bullshit. Because whoever I am in a bullshit situation, that's not who I am on a regular basis. It's plenty of people who I've been in bullshit with that could tell you, oh, he's crazy, he's mean, he doesn't care what he says, he's this, he's that. But the people who know and love me, they can say the opposite because they know me outside of those situations. They could say the same thing that those people say too because they may have seen it towards somebody else. But if they're being asked on how they know me and what they think about me, they're going to speak of all of the good positive things like how nice I am, how friendly I am. You know what I'm saying? Those types of things. So that's the shit that I like to see when I'm watching reality TV. I like to see real moments. So Tamika and that mama, they have a conversation. And they talk, and okay, cool, whatever. She trying to be like, I don't even know. Honestly, because I get that that's her mom. And I know how I am with my mom. And there's a lot of things that me and my mom clash on. But it's never been on, oh, you treat your other kids so much better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all children should feel like the other kids get special treatment. If I think that my brothers and sister get more special treatment than me, they should also think that I get more special treatment than them. That's when all your children are being treated equal, when all of them think the same thing. At the end of it all, Tamika was trying to be as respectful as possible, but when it come down to a bitch like that, it's hard to do some shit like that, because why the fuck are you sitting here gaslighting this girl? You're saying the bullshit that you're saying because you know that that money was took by your fave and you had a cut of that money. I'm tired of fucking saying it, and I'm tired of playing with you, and I'm tired of repeating my motherfucking self about how we all know that you got a cut of that money, and we all know that you know. Fuck out of here. So, girl, goodbye. And that fake ass apology, because it wasn't even an apology. You are my baby. Bitch, bye. With that bullshit. Moving right the fuck along. And I do have some other things to say about that. That I'm the fifth member shit. First of all, cause do you sing? Maybe I don't know your background. But it seemed like the vocals probably came from the daddy and his side of the family and his bloodline. Because what do? Besides spend stolen money from Tamika on your motherfucking bills. What do? You not the fifth member. You did what the fuck you was supposed to do. You saw that your child had a talent. You saw that your child liked some shit, and you invested in your motherfucking child. You ain't the fifth fucking member. You a parent who invested in their damn child. End fucking discussion. You ain't owed rights to shit else about the group. You don't make decisions about the group. You don't have shit to do with the group. Other than you as a mother, again, who invested in her child. That's it. But you're not a fifth fucking member. And then to sit there and say if you can sleep at night. Really? Bitch, if you can sleep at night, knowing that you done spent money from your daughter that your other daughter stole. Fuck out of here. I just couldn't. So then, moving along, the next scene. Taj tells Candy that she ran into Tasha. And tells Tasha about the whole, she tells Candy about the whole Tasha thing. First of all, when it come down to that, I love Taj, and I think that she has very bubbly, positive, fun energy. I do, and I love that about her. But that shit was messy because she specifically told you in confidence that the other girls in the group did not know. And they already got drama going on, and they already going back and forth. I know that you and Candy are the closest ones as far as out of each group, y'all two are the closest ones. And it seemed like Taj might be the one that is closest to Xscape versus SWV as a whole. I do think that SWV as a whole, they have a friendship. They've been friends for all of these years. But I think when it comes down to them being the closest to someone from SWV, it would be Taj. So I get that there is a different relationship between her and Candy, how Candy explained, but at the same point, due to the fact that you do have a relationship with all of them and you are friends with all of them, I think that the shit was messy for you to bring up to Candy what Tasha told you in confidence. Moving on, Lily and her son, I like it. It kind of reminds me of me and my mom, because sometimes, y'all, people who know my mom, they would probably never believe it. But sometimes my mom can say things and I'd be like, Mom, please. So it was a very relatable scene to me. I love their relationship. And I'm glad that Lily. Y'all know I'm going off the wine. That's me. But at any rate, Lily, she is dabbling into other avenues, and I like that about her. So yeah, that was that scene. It didn't really give much for me to really elaborate on, but I liked it, just because it reminded me of me and my mom. Tasha's studio session. So the song, I'm indifferent to it. I feel like it's whack, but something about it I did like at the same point in time. I'm not into that R&B sounding gospel, so, you know, like I said, but, excuse me, whatever. That conversation with her thumb-looking ass husband, I just cannot. Because when it all boiled down to it, something, first of all, that joke he made, that Tina Turner, Ike Turner joke, it was tasteless as fuck, considering you got so much mind control over her and everybody else was laughing, but I don't think that Tasha found it funny because, are you beating her ass? I mean, how else do you have so much control over this grown-ass fucking woman? Besides her low self-esteem, and that's the thing that I don't understand, because when Xscape met up with SWV later on in the episode, and Tiny was like, you look beautiful, she really does. I am not a Latasha Scott fan, but I think that she's a beautiful black woman. I do. I do. But girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're manipulated and controlled by this man because this is the first man that made you feel more special than, I mean, I don't know, than your mama, because you her favorite. At any rate, we gonna move it along. The song was alright. I wasn't really here for it. It was alright. And she might be getting her ass beat by her husband. That's what I've learned. So Jalen and Coco in the next scene, they was talking, and Coco was saying how the lines get blurred between best friend and mom with the two of them because they was all kikiing. But when he said he didn't want to go back to school, she snapped into mom mode fast as a motherfucker. I was cracking up. He was like, I mean, being a dentist doesn't interest me. I'm not interested in it. She was like, you are. You do like being a dentist. You want to. And she was feeling some type of way too, because she thought grandma was going to dig in that ass, and grandma was like, well, baby, if you want to take a break off, that sounds like a great plan. Well, where was you when I wanted to sing? But that's how all grandparents are with their grandkids. It's not going to be the same mom that you had, because it's not mom, it's grandmom. Your job is to do what your mom did, and her job is to do what she does right now. So let's get to the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme. SWV and Xscape meeting up together to discuss who should headline and make a final decision. So everybody put their hand in. Tasha act like she didn't want to put her hand in. Which, girl, again, you need Xscape. You need that safety net, just like Candy said. And honestly, for Candy to sit her motherfucking ass up there talking about some we need top billing, and for Tiny to say the bullshit that they said, first of all, y'all been friends for all of these years. For those of you who watch me, who also watch Scotty, and know who he is, and know that that's my family, and know who he is to me, and know our history, you think that when we reach that other level, and we decide to do some shit together, that I'm going to be like, well, if I ended up being bigger, or he ended up being bigger, that one or the other is going to be like, well, you know, I'm getting the bulk of the ticket sales, so, which is not true, by the way, which is very the fuck not true. SWV is international. Xscape is United States. So, you know what I'm saying? For y'all to sit y'all ass up there, and I'm not even going to sit here and lie and make it like I don't understand what they're trying to say. Being as though that they are a part of reality TV, Tiny and Candy, and they are a part of a bigger audience, as far as that realm is concerned, then yes, I get it. Okay. That's fine. But when it comes down to music, because y'all talking about fucking reality TV, and the audience that you got from reality TV. And for Tiny to sit her no-neck ass the fuck up there looking like a turtle about to duck back inside the motherfucking shell, talking about some, I mean, they have plenty of hits, but do they have the audience that we have? No. You a motherfucking lie. You a motherfucking goddamn lie. Either people love you equally or people prefer SWV. And when I say people, I'm talking about the majority, not the minority. Because again, when it comes down to sales, y'all have the minority of motherfucking sales. And for all of you Xscape fans who want to try to talk shit about SWV and what they didn't sell and, oh, I Googled this. Those are alternative facts, and bitch, you a goddamn motherfucking lie. If you Googled how much SWV sold, bitch, you saw exactly what the fuck the number was. And if you saying you didn't see it, bitch, you didn't look it up. You a goddamn lie because you a Xscape fan, and that's fine. And I love Xscape too, and I'm also an Xscape fan, but not at the fucking expense of the SWV. That's just the realness of me. No, they don't have better music. No, they don't have better harmonies. No, the vocals are not better. To me, and to apparently 20 million more other motherfuckers, obviously. So bringing up reality TV don't have shit to do with music, Candy and Tiny. As much as I love y'all and y'all my favorite ones out of the group, y'all bringing up some shit that's not relevant to motherfucking music. First of all, y'all are considered the two worst singers out of the group. So nobody is, just because y'all have a bigger audience that has helped you maintain relevancy, that relevancy don't have shit to do with music or your legacy with Xscape, as you've explained yourselves. It's reality TV relevancy. And Candy, your vocal ability, even though you're my favorite, and I feel like your vocals are needed in the group and they're very a pivotal part of the harmonies and the sound of Xscape. They mold the sound of Xscape, you and Latasha, but at the same point in time, your vocals are a laughingstock to everybody else. See, I understand what your vocals do for the group because I'm an artist myself and I'm musically inclined. But the general public is not musically inclined and they don't understand why they should appreciate your vocals. And when you're singing solo, especially in 2023, people are laughing the fuck at your vocals because they say you sound like a fucking billy goat. I'm not people. I'm always taking up for you when people are saying this. And if you are seeing this and you want to look back at anything else that I've done where I've spoken up for you and I've said the things that I've said about you, I've done nothing but spoken highly of you, Candy, and done nothing but ride for you and drag bitches for you. And I love your voice. I appreciate your voice, but the general public does not. So while you want to sit here and make it like it's about ticket sales, nobody is paying to see you sing fucking live. So if the majority of the audience is coming in and people was cracking and making fun of your voice when you was on Real Housewives trying to fucking sing, guess what? Nobody paying to see you sing. Everybody paying, and those souls sold out because they thought it was a one-time deal. They thought y'all was reuniting, doing a tour, and that was it. Y'all had broke up. The ticket sales is based off the beef and the bullshit that y'all had going on behind the scenes, not musical legacy. Y'all are, I'm not even going to say bigger in the United States because y'all in the United States, y'all sales are close. SWV has sold almost 12 million in the United States, and Xscape has sold like 4 million in the United States. Xscape has sold 9 million records worldwide. SWV has sold 30 million records worldwide. So when it comes down to the United States, y'all are close in sales, but not really. Not fucking really. Not really. So the numbers don't fucking lie. Relevancy because of reality TV has nothing to do with the relevancy because of music. Y'all are talking about doing a show that's music related, not reality fucking TV related, bitch. Even Latasha was hanging her head down. You could tell that the Scott sisters, they ain't have shit to do with this. This is some bullshit that Tiny and Candy got going on. And I don't give a fuck if y'all see it or not. Love you to death, but y'all on that fuck shit. Because nobody is going to a fucking concert for reality TV. There's a difference. They're going to hear talent. And you're not on stage writing songs, so nobody's coming to fucking see you specifically. They coming to see Xscape as a collective. And y'all don't even fucking know if Tasha gonna show up or not. While you talking about top billing, the fuck out of here. And like I said, the tour only sold because people didn't think that y'all was gonna come back. Bottom line, I'm glad to see that the internet is dragging Xscape left to fucking right for filth. And I'm glad that they get to see through the social media presence, because social media is concert. I don't give a fuck what you say. And through social media, the presence is more felt for SWV. And I used to feel the opposite, and Scotty argued me down like, nah, the SWV fans be coming for Xscape. And I was like, nah, on my timeline, not how Xscape was, but now I'm seeing it. The SWV fans is not letting up, because how fucking dare y'all? Y'all should co-headline for that night and call it a day. And if I was SWV, we could still be cool and all of that, but I would never fuck with you bitches on a business front ever to fuck again. And let me clear something up for you stupid ass bitches who don't know shit about the industry. SWV has never been a fucking opening act. So Candy did a play on words when she said that motherfucking bullshit because she think people stupid. Bitch, you been in the business long enough. Even if SWV have opened for you at some point in time, guess what? Y'all are doing a collaborative show, and bitch, you run enough motherfucking businesses to know, and you've been in the business long enough to know that you opening for my tour or my concert is much different from you being an opening act on some shit that we both put creative content into, bitch. Are you fucking stupid? So, I love you to death, but you lost your motherfucking mind. Girl, get the fuck out of here. It was a collaborative show. It was never your shit. So get the fuck out of here. And if you gonna come to me about collaborating, if co-headlining is not what the fuck we talking about, then bitch, you can kick rocks. I don't give a fuck how long we been friends. If you doing your own shit and y'all said we on tour and we about to go here and go there and we want y'all to open for us for a couple of shows, yeah, I would absolutely do that. But we not going to collaborate on ideas, mix and mingle, sing each other's songs and shit, bitch, and you think I'm gonna be your opening act. A bitch that I open the doors for. Girl, that's like me surpassing Scotty and me coming to him like, we should collaborate and go back to how we used to be. And then be like, well, I want you to be the opening act. After he's the one that opened his platform for me. To begin with, back when he started his shit. Are you serious? You bitches is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And you done lost your fucking mind. Ain't no goddamn way. Like I said, this is not a reverse situation. You don't open for me and then I start turning around opening for you. And like I was saying, for you stupid ass bitches who don't know shit about the industry, it was a play on words that Candy tried to use. SWV was never a fucking opening act for Xscape. They performed before Xscape at shows where SWV and Xscape were on the bill with tons of fucking other artists. Or if they performed first, they were not listed as an opening act. They were a special guest. There's a difference between a special guest and an opening act, you stupid, goofy ass fucking bitches. When Nicki Minaj performed with Beyonce, when she did Flawless, she wasn't an opening act, bitch. And she wasn't an extra. She was a special fucking guest. But because SWV is so legendary, they didn't just make an appearance at those Xscape shows. They did a whole set. They just did it before Xscape came out and did their set. But they were not an opening act, bitch. They were in special guests that had a set. So let's get that clear and let's get that correct. The fuck is wrong with y'all? At any rate, the episode was good. I can't wait to see the next one. I'm also going to be doing a review of Swarm, so y'all look out for that. And like, share, comment, tell me y'all thoughts. And love y'all. Thank you.